No related work experience needed for these easy work from home jobs I'm sharing today, and one of them is with a huge, well-known retailer, and the pay for both of these jobs, pretty decent. So both of these jobs are with companies that often have no experience needed remote jobs, so if what I'm sharing today isn't for you, make sure to frequently check back on the company's careers page. So the first one I want to share comes to us from a company called A1 Garage Door Service. They're a residential garage door service that's been around since 2007. And the job I'm sharing is for an install coordinator. Now, I do want to tell you this. A few weeks ago, they did have a couple jobs available, and one of them was this install coordinator position. I did not share this job at the time, but it was available. And then a few days later, it was not available. So that tells me they hired someone for the position, and now it's up for grabs again. This job lead we're looking at today has a different identification number than the one from a few weeks ago. So this is a newly listed job. This job is full-time remote. However, you do need to live in one of these 20 states you see on your screen right now. So fingers crossed, hopefully you live in one of those states. So in this job, you're going to spend most of your day on the phone coordinating orders, schedules, and updates. So that means you'll coordinate and schedule customer installations, ensuring all requirements are met for a successful install, while maintaining clear and timely communications with customers regarding order status, next steps, and scheduling. You'll work with sales reps to resolve incomplete or unclear order information, and also support sales reps in real time by answering questions and assisting with scheduling in-stock doors while the sales reps are on site with customers. And last but not least, you'll communicate regularly with vendors, sales teams, and customers to ensure smooth order fulfillment. And all they want from you is good communication skills. You have high attention to detail, and you can manage data entry accurately. You're a problem solver, a negotiator, you're comfortable working independently as well as collaboratively with cross-functional teams, and you're also flexible to work extended hours when project demands require it. You're comfortable using computers, and it's a plus you're familiar with Service Titan. And what I recommend there is doing a quick internet search. Get as familiar as you can with Service Titan. That way on your resume you can say, yep, you are familiar with that product. You have a working knowledge of Microsoft Office products, and you can multitask across multiple systems and applications simultaneously. And when it comes to the salary, at the top of the job description, they tell us they'll pay you anywhere from $22 to $25 per hour. So our next work from home job comes to us from Urban, more commonly known as Urban Outfitters. They're a huge, well-known retailer that's been around since 1970. They're looking for an anthropology digital asset specialist. So yep, you're going to work in the anthropology division of Urban Outfitters. So this is a full-time remote job anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions anywhere on the job description. Let's take a quick peek at the application because sometimes they hide location restrictions on the application. And because I'm not applying for this job, I'm not able to access the application. So hopefully they don't have location restrictions hidden in the application. So what you're going to do in this job is handle the assets created in the eCom photo studio, and your primary objective is to support the retouching team by organizing and prioritizing RNA imagery. You'll do some data entry into the inventory system as well as troubleshoot issues. So that's a summary of what you're going to do in this job. As I read through the details, it sounds like what you're mainly going to do is make sure all images are recorded and entered in the database correctly. So in detail, you'll keep track of all work assets across the entire studio workflow, prioritize eCom images to ensure that all available products are uploaded for daily activation, and upload all product images for Anthropology's web studio completed by retouchers. You'll input image data into the system and work with photographers, merchandisers, and production departments to communicate that all images are available, labeled correctly, and up to date. You'll react quickly to requests and take action when necessary, and archive, upload, and monitor swatch images to enhance customer shopping experience. So if you're able to learn processes and internal programs quickly, and you can demonstrate eagerness to learn from more senior team members, check out this opportunity. They'd like you to be proactive, motivated, dedicated. You're able to take initiative and follow direction. And you work well in a team environment, adhering to strict deadlines in a fast-paced, rapidly changing environment. They'd like you to have basic knowledge of photo retouching, and you're proficient using Adobe Photoshop, Bridge, and Microsoft Excel. And they tell us they want you to have experience with digital asset management systems. Now, I had no idea what a digital asset management system was, so I did a little bit of research. And what I found out is a digital asset management system is a centralized software platform that allows organizers to securely store, organize, retrieve, and distribute digital files. So basically, that's a place online where you're going to store all the images. You also need excellent communication skills. You're extremely organized, and they'd like you to have a bachelor's degree in photography, fashion design, or a related field. So really, they're not requiring related work experience in this position. You do need to be familiar with a variety of software programs, and you do need to have worked with digital asset management systems. So think of that part like this. If you have a whole bunch of images on your computer, where did you store them? That more than likely is a digital asset management system. And they tell us on this job description they'll pay you anywhere from $50,000 to $60,000 per year. So hopefully one of these easy, beginner-friendly, no or very little experience needed work-from-home jobs works out for you. And if you happen to be looking for a part-time work-from-home job, you can find some in this video right here. So thank you so much for visiting. I truly appreciate your support, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.